We want everything good in our lives to increase. We want more love, more time, more energy, more business, more wealth, more health. And these are all natural things that we should want more of. Everyone wants an increase of the good things in life. Unfortunately, the majority of people use this law of increase in the reverse way and actually increase things that are negative and things that they want less of. So in order to avoid the misunderstanding of this law, in this video, we're going to be talking about what the law of increase is, how it controls our lives, and how we can apply this law in order to obtain more money, health, energy, or anything else you want more of. You'll also learn about the secret word that nearly 99% of people do not know controls the good that they increase in their lives and they attract to them. So you don't want to stick around for that one. It has changed my life and I know for a fact it will change yours. So with no further ado, let's dive into it. So what exactly is the law of increase? Simply stated, the law of increase is about being happy and being grateful for what we have now. At the same time, we also need to have faith that we can grow and have more of it. And we have to realize whatever we give attention to, whether it's negative or positive, eventually will grow and reproduce. Oftentimes, you'll know of someone in your life that is experiencing some sort of ailment or poor health condition in one part of their body. They tend to complain about it and bring a lot of attention to it when you're around them. They're constantly bringing it up. And you'll notice the next time you see them, that they have an ailment or an issue in another part of their body. And it just almost seems to continuously increase these negative health problems for them the more they talk about it. Essentially, like you can see in this diagram, they're in a perpetual cycle of discomfort, and that will not change unless they understand how to use and master the law of increase. On the other hand, you'll know of people in your life that are constantly energized, happy, healthy, and they just seem to go from one success to another success in continuation. Essentially, they're the reverse of this. They're in a perpetual cycle of positivity. Well, the truth is, both types of people are equally able to enjoy an increase in positivity. But the former example I gave you is unfortunately using the law of increase in a negative way. Many people, including myself, and I'm sure you maybe can relate to this, were raised with the belief that we shouldn't desire more things in our life. We were often told growing up potentially that we should be satisfied with what we have and be content with that. Or maybe we have the unconscious belief that in desiring more things, we're actually taking away from someone else. So I'm gonna rewind the hands of time really quickly and take you back to your childhood. And if it was much like mine, you've been to a birthday party before where you were told by an adult or some chaperone that, hey, don't take more than your fair share slice of cake or pizza or whatever food item it was, because if you do, someone else will get a smaller cake or pizza slice after you. Well, the truth is, we don't have to worry about someone not getting their fair share of whatever it is they ardently desire in life, because our supply comes from an infinite source. And as Thomas Troward puts it, when you're dealing with infinite, you can never take more than your share. And if you want to increase anything in your life, you have to praise it. Now, you might say, how do you do that? Like, what are you talking about? You praise it. Well, in the 7th chapter of The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles, he talks about gratitude. It explains how the more grateful you are, the more you are going to receive. Praising and gratitude are very much along the same lines. We want to praise our source of supply. We want to praise more abundance. We want to praise and thank and be grateful for spirit and all that we have. And you'll watch and see as more of it comes into your life. God or spirit is very much like us. I've talked about this in previous videos. This is an infinite, omnipresent energy source that penetrates and permeates all places in space at the same time and has a conscious awareness. And the spirit, which is in all things, is constantly looking for fuller expansion and greater expression. So you might be asking yourself, okay, I get it. Why are you bringing this up? This sounds crazy. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I want you to relate to it, because it is a part of you. Have you ever been criticized or ridiculed when you thought you were giving your absolute best in whatever it may be, and you were trying your hardest to please someone, but that someone condemns or criticizes your efforts when you really thought you were giving it the best you could and you really tried hard to please them? Didn't you just feel like folding up and quitting? Or perhaps even quitting the job and letting someone else worry about it? Least of all, such an experience probably suppressed your interest, your zeal, and you did not desire to do any better. Well, that's how one reacts when the law of increase is reversed. Whereas on the other hand, when someone acknowledges and praises you for your efforts, you want to expand and do even better next time for that person. And your interest becomes greater because of that pleasure. And within your happiness, you bring happiness in your work and all that is around you. It is a well-known fact that every plant is responsive to praise. We say the person that praises their plants has a green thumb. They've got such beautiful gardens, but they love their gardens. They send nothing but loving energy to their plants. Well, it works the same way. When you send loving energy to your source of supply, you're going to find out that increase is just automatically going to happen. You're just going to get more. You've probably read about this, or maybe you've experienced it even in your own life and you've seen this firsthand. But the people that are really successful in life, oftentimes they have a very difficult time differentiating between work and play. And that is because they love what they're doing. They're forever grateful for being able to do what they're doing. And the more you praise what you're doing or the people that you're working with, the more you're going to win. It's been proven that a failing business can actually be praised into success. Supposed lost friends have actually returned their affections when the law of praise was used. When you put good into anything, good is going to come back. As we talked about in the previous video, we become literally what we think about. Well, if you think bad thoughts and you're looking at the downside of things or condemning and criticizing everyone, what kind of vibration are you in? But if you're looking at the good and you're looking at what others are doing well, what happens? You're in a positive vibration that attracts more positivity to you. Did you know that a child who grows up with a lot of criticism grows up into a very insecure human being? And on the other hand, the child raised with praise grows up very confident. It's true with plant life, it's true with money, it's true with your friends. If you have friends right now, praise your friends. See the good that they're doing. And I can guarantee you, they're gonna think better thoughts of you. And they're gonna be looking for what they can do for you. Praise changes our observation, our whole outlook on life. In the past, we were in the habit of seeking our weaknesses and our failings, as well as the shortcomings of others. But now we see differently. Praise changes your perception. Think of this for a moment. If you're going to praise someone for doing something, you're first gonna have to look for something they're doing good. And if you're looking for something they're doing good, you're using one of your higher faculties, perception. You're looking exclusively for the good in whatever it is they're doing. And then when you see the good in it, you're gonna make them aware that you see it. Well, surprisingly, this doesn't just work with people. This works with plants, works with animals, works with all of life. It also works with this video. If you drop a like on this video, I'll be encouraged to keep making content and you'll make my day. We have to realize, as I've explained in previous videos and at the beginning of this video, intelligence is omnipresent. There's intelligence in everything. There's not always a conscious awareness of the intelligence in the thing, but it's there. So what does it mean that intelligence is omnipresent? It means that there's a power that's 100% evenly present in all places at the same time, and this power operates in a very exact way. It's by law. So it only makes sense that if praise works with people, it works with plants, it works with animals, and it works with all of life. And if we're gonna praise anything, we're gonna have to see the good in it. We want to look for the good and then praise it. Now, if all we're looking for is the bad, we're not going to praise it. We're going to condemn it. We're going to criticize it. You're going to feel bad. You're going to feel sorry for yourself. But if you're using your God-given higher faculty of perception in order to look for the good in all things in life, then it's going to become a lot easier to praise it. Here's what we absolutely must understand in order to improve our lives. Praise is the basic foundation governing the law of increase. If you want to increase anything in your life, start praising it. Be grateful for whatever you've got and see more of the good coming. In order to receive more of whatever you want in life, be open, be relaxed, and praise what you've got. So now that you have a basic understanding of what the law of increase is, how can we use this law starting right after this video in order to increase more of what we want in our lives? For the next 30 days, write down 3 things you're grateful for after waking up in the morning. Each day, think of 3 new things you're grateful for having in your life. Then throughout each day during the 30 days, think of something you want more of in your life. For example, if you wish to have more money, begin to praise the money you currently have, your job, your employees and managers, and begin to see yourself with more money, doing the things you do with the extra money. Think about all of the wonderful things money can bring into your life, how it comes from an abundant, infinite source, and how it can be used to increase the lives of you and your loved ones. Do not condemn money or whatever it is that you're trying to increase. Do not read anything negative about money or associate with people that talk negatively about money. Remember, the more gratefully we fix our mind upon God when good things come to us, the more good we will receive and the more rapidly they will come. The reason for this is the mental attitude of gratitude draws the mind into closer touch to the source from which the blessings come. So for the next 30 days, pray something good in your life. And it doesn't matter what the current circumstances is surrounding that situation, what the physical reality, what our five senses show us about it. Praise it and see the good in it. If you want more money, praise the money you have and see more of it coming to you. If you want better friendships, praise your friends for what they're good at. Focus on their positive qualities and tell them you like how they do something. If you haven't guessed it by now, the secret word that 99% of people don't know is the key to unlocking more of the good that they desire. It's gratitude. Whatever it is you'd like to have more of, begin praising it and start your day off with gratitude for the things that you already have. You can find the good in everything, guys. You just gotta look for it. Do this for 30 days and you'll see the power of the law of increase in your life for whatever it is that you've been wanting more of. And if you have a day where you're completely overwhelmed with discouragement over the next 30 days, then start this test over and go again another 30 days. Then come back to this video and share how your life has changed since applying gratitude and praise to whatever it is that you've wanted more of. My hope is that this video added an increase in your life. I know it certainly added an increase in my life. That's one of the cool things about this universe. When you put the good out, like I said, you get it first and then you push it out. So I'm getting an increase as I give you the increase. Make sure that when you apply this law of gratitude and praise to whatever it is, you put the good out so that the spirit can flow through you and you can be vessels of positivity and the good that you want to see. I love you all. Stay blessed. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a blessed rest of your day.